Sweet, it worked. Nice. All right, am I signed in to everything here? Nope. I gotta reload. StreamerBot. Don't let me down, StreamerBot. There we go. Here we go. And kick. Here we go. Sweet. And chat overlay is on. Very nice. I think I noticed in the VOD that I wanted to make it bigger, and I wanted to move it right here. I can do that very quickly. All right, game time. Let's go.
Gold, thank you.
Ooh, that's an essence.
I bring fire, frost, and fury.
Yo, what's up, Zorian?
Forgotten.
Welcome, dude. Happy Saturday. How's your night going? Kaleko. Good evening. Welcome, welcome. Yo, Udex. Welcome, dude. I'm doing well. Nice long day with the family. My 3 little kids. We had a good time. And now, time for games. Living the dream, baby. Living the dream.
Not yet.
Build is getting so smooth. I mean, it's like, it's starting to get fast. I'm starting to dream big, like, maybe I can get Blink into here. Maybe I'm tankier than I need to be. Get some more spirit and get a Blink in here.
I need more
Greedy?
fire.
Maybe.
Even the strongest bonds break eventually.
Woo! Oh, there's the last ritual. Tonight I'm attempting a target ritual farm, which I've honestly never done in this game, using the unique ritual tablet for extra rerolls. And I had used pack size, however, my splinters are only at about 4k. Was kind of hoping those were going to be a little bit higher. But we'll see how it goes here. So I have 4 rerolls at 450 each. That should be fine to pull off. I'm just not going to defer until the last reroll, unless there's something insane. Interesting that that shows up on my filter. Okay, so now I have 3k. You can probably buy that. See if there's anything else cheap. That's pretty cheap. And then I can probably defer all this. Buy that, it looks like. Okay. Alright, so then boss, that's it. It's just ritual and boss. It should go pretty fast. With the pack size on here, it should be pretty good for leveling still, I would think. Oh, I usually don't stream with the music on. I custom make ambient PoE2 soundtrack remixes. And I'm a little obsessed with PoE2, I guess, because when I'm by myself and not streaming, I just listen to those. God, listen to that guy.
Chris!
He sounds awful. I wonder if anybody is using Overseer tablets. I don't think I've sold one. Not that that means nobody's using them, but... Tip chains, that looks good. It's a minus 10 res. I'll probably pass on that since I have so many maps lined up.
pale. I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Yo, PBT. Thanks, man. It is, it's cooking. Like, it's looking very good. And it's very fun, too. It's been a very fun archetype to iterate on and understand and refine. Why'd you skip the season, PBT?
Not yet.
Down with the order.
Victory is mine.
Pretty much can like just dodge roll and hold down right click at this point. It'd be nice if the dodge roll was blinks. I literally don't have a skill on the bar for the blinks. I could pull out the flame wall maybe.
I can't do that yet.
Division 2. Honestly, don't know much about it. So, all I do is PoE, so I'm lamer. I'm even more lame.
I need more
Perfect Essence of Battle, let's go. Essences are too good. That's my third battle in like 10 maps, and I've had a Hysteria. And you need no rarity for Essences. Essences are just like where it's at, man. You just do every other season or so? Nice. That's a nice way to live. I respect that. I'm guessing you don't play PoE 1 then. The goat. The goat of all goats. There's 8 power charges. I've been on 6 the whole time. Those guys off-screen so far, it's kind of freaky. No, sir. Nicholas, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man.
Die, forgotten.
All right, that's like the whole map, pretty much. Oh yeah, there's that little awkward space in the middle. Go grab that. My last temple, I had a chance. I could have taken plus 10 movement speed while sprinting. And instead I took 10 cast speed because, I don't know. That's like actually core to my character. But yeah, the moving thing sounds pretty good right about now.
Can't do that yet.
Oh man, that guy's touched by the boar and frenzy charged. And temporal. Got him though. About to liquidate my entire Jhin build to pivot to this. Very nice. What was the Jhin build? You won't regret pivoting to this. It's just awesome, and it's really fun. I think this ritual farm might be like second best farm. I see people are like uber juicing temples now with like some, you know, debated redo the campaign thing, which is just crazy that that's a thing. I'm going to stick with just the regular game, but yeah, outside of that, I think ritual is like definitely the best thing you can farm right now. What's up, Anubis? Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Glad to have you. Fire trap and sand Jhin shenanigans. It sounds fun. Hopefully it was a good time. Oh crap, I don't have my buff.
Not yet.
Oops, I goofed this. Let me fight him without the buff. Let's see how bad it is. It wasn't too bad. Buff overrated.
Praise!
That one's good. Woo! That's a big one, but it's got the element threshold. I'll probably pass unless I run out of
Good
maps.
news for you. What's new? I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Flicker Strike Ritualist. Dang. That's gnarly. Dude, it says I can just full send the Citadel, but it's lying. Mandatory pieces for pivoting besides Adonai. Let me look here. I got the whole build here. I don't know if you've seen it. Meligaro, which is like less than a div now, just for a whatever Meligaro. And a scepter, like probably a div for a decent scepter with good spirit, mana regen, aura magnitude. The expensive item that really gets everything online is the amulet. So, double spirit roll, spell skills, which might be getting cheaper. And of course you want as much max mana anywhere you can get it, but that's the component that's a little bit of a commodity as far as costs. But yeah, that's what I would say. What level and how expensive? So my take is that I talked quite a bit about cost in the last video I posted on this build. My take is that the build can come online for 2 to 3 div. And then the build gets to where I'm currently at for about 100 to 150 div. If you can self-craft, it cuts costs in half. And that's all based on, you know, probably 3 days ago prices. I don't know if this is getting even more popular or what. I generally don't have time to, like, pay attention to what everyone else is doing. I just kind of, like, full send, and I do watch some content that people send to me. Like, dude, look what this guy in Korea is doing. Another perfect Essence of Battle, dude. Essences are way too good. Oh, God, it feels so good, too. Thanks, Dad. Plus Dominion levels. Yeah, on the Scepter, so I have a Malice Scepter, which is probably the min-max Scepter. But early on, a resist skill scepter with free spirit sockets is probably going to be better.
Now don't move.
Praise.
I'll take a look at a gold amulet. Oh, it has recoup. That's tasty. As far as level, BBEL, sorry, I didn't answer about level. I don't know. My guide starts at level 1, and it stays on this archetype more or less all the way through. So I suppose it's kind of whatever there. For like switching to mana stacking, I don't know. Probably like level 90 is good to make it a little smoother. The tree does get tight. Like, there's lots of stuff you need for Mind Over Matter. But you could hard run the Mom Keystone until you've got all the cool stuff. Alright, what did I get? 4,000? Not bad. Nothing. Wow. Oop. It's about 1,900 to defer my whole shop. Oh, PBT, what's up, dude? You're too good to me, man.
I have a buyer.
I don't deserve you. Thank you. Oh, man, and I love how Twitch gifts the subs to, like, real people now. Didn't used to do that. That is so cool. Thanks, PBT. You too, buddy.
Not yet.
So let's see. Udex, you just got a sub. Kaleko got one. Grimhill, Nicholas, and Wabo. You all got subs. At least 3 of those 5 have, like, actually been active.
before me.
Back in my day, Twitch gifted subs to random people who weren't even online and never watched the stream.
I need more time. Victory is mine.
It's probably some self-contained like money scheme by Twitch. Just kidding, they would never do that. Back to work, but degenerate 3-week break. Hey, you gotta enjoy those while you get them, right? Alright, Strongbox has been bugging out my maps lately. But like a nice, juicy researchers, I gotta take it.
Locked away.
But what they've been doing is causing my character to be unable to do anything. Shutting down all actions, even portals. Unless you log out and log back in. Okay, didn't do it this time. Nice. Yo, Stanley, thanks for the follow, man. Boo. Strongbox sad. Look at the off screen. Watch the sparks go. Look at this. What a meme. Let's build a meme. Ding, ding. Mic sounds nice. It's the Shure SM7B, which at least like 10 years ago when I started streaming was like the cream of the crop streaming mic. Probably is still maybe a newer version of it, but I'm glad to hear that it sounds good still. Yep, exactly. The classic. Somebody on a YouTube comment was like, needed a better mic, and somebody else liked the comments. I was like, what the heck? What does my mic sound like to other humans? I can listen to my own videos. I think it sounded fine. I love when the maps, so not all maps are doing this, I noticed, but some maps, after you get the boss killed, it reveals all the content. And that is so nice. Dude, look at my guy just screaming through this map. It's so nice. I don't even think exalts are worth picking up anymore, are they? Oh, it's a rarity shrine. Come here. Gotcha. Would CIES be viable? I can talk about that here in a second. Oh, Coleco with the 2 gifted. Man, you guys are too good to me. This is a ridiculous session of gifted subs. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so CI viable. I'm pretty sure you have to have 100% mind over matter to do CI things. But if you have 100% mind over matter, then you can do CI things. You can get it with the keystone, of course, but that shreks your mana regeneration rate. And then you can also get it just on items, and you can get it over 100 on items and tree if you try really hard. What's up, Puma? Welcome. Good evening. By the way, if you're out there and listening, Coleco gifted to Lepit TV and King of the Curses. I actually don't know who those two are.
I can't do that yet. Sans, take you.
Puma, how's your weekend going? You do any tabletop? MTG?
More time.
Something? Donuts? Tabletop MTG donuts?
Cole, take you.
Yeah, I can't see my mini map. The heck? Board games yesterday, playtest event tomorrow. Cool. Oh man, Lightning Warp is so delicious. Oh crap. It did not want to eat my power charges there. That was kind of scary. Weekend's been good. Was watching all three kids today. We built a ton of Legos. I love Legos. We went to the beach.
I can't do that yet.
The little kids have these little toys. You chuck them into the waves, and they are like little surfer dudes, and they surf back. Those were a hit. My littlest one, who is not even 2 yet, thinks she's like an Olympic swimmer, and that's terrifying sometimes. So I saved her life like maybe 3 or 4 times. An eventful day. We have a huge state park by our house. We went on a long hike this morning in the state park. That was awesome too. I'm a degen on a computer by night and a like adventurous naturalist homeschool dad by day. I live a dual life. Nothing short of a dual life. Though when my kids get older, they're going to be degenning with me at night. And we'll still do all the cool stuff in the day. Look at that. I maintained mana that whole battle. That was like a long one, too. I'm not sure why that guy was ailment resilient. Yo, Thief. What's up, man? Welcome, welcome.
Sans, take you.
It's the Meligaro's base. It's a pretty good essence, but I'm going for Essence of Battle in One Night record. I've had 3 already.
Back, creature.
We do have very good homeschooling support here. Ridiculous, actually. You're unkillable? Yeah, that's what I like to hear, man. I was trying to... I'm trying here to prove to everyone that Sork is not glassy, that Sork is actually very, very tanky and nearly unkillable, and this experiment is proving the point. It's speaking for itself. Halfway to 97 here with 0 deaths, running max monster effectiveness. Challenge accepted.
Not yet. Struggle if you like. The change is nothing.
Rogue Exiles, Music Thief's favorite mechanic. Ah, yeah, it's very nice.
I need more time.
Boom. That guy went boom. I am overdue for a good omen. Like, thoroughly overdue. So we're going to see it here. It's too soon, sorry. Sorry. It's more like a commiseration because I did that strat last season and experienced a little bit, you know, pretty similar to what you're sharing. I don't think it was as bad as of luck as what you had, but it was pretty bad. Chaotic Quant, is that any good? I wonder. And buy some cheap ones and then defer the rest. Okay. Still no good. Still no good whittle or anything.
Shipment sent.
There you go. Functioning as designed, Puma. Functioning as designed. Yeah, where I used to live in Kansas, the homeschooling laws were
I have no idea.
like super what's the word? Like unrestrictive, I guess. But there wasn't really like much support from the state for it. So you know, Florida is super supportive of homeschooling, and especially for us, that's preferred.
Can I help?
Yo, Goofy Paw, welcome, man. I'll get you a build link here. Thanks for joining. Ooh, state testing. Brutal. Brutal. There's one. Needed another Freedom of Faith. They only go for 5 maps for some reason. It's a bit annoying. Thanks for following, Pa. There's the pre-buff. And we're off to the races.
You will burn!
You will burn, she says. It's a little maniacal. That's what the Mad King said. Anybody know the reference? The Mad King.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, am I due for watching that show again? Oh, yeah, there's 8 power charges. Burn them all, he said. Burn them all. I'm going to kill these guys before doing that ritual in the thought that I get more splinters. Don't you got us tonight?
Victory is mine.
There's something about this build, because I would say this clear speed and like totality of clear is on par with the ice shot build from last season and the Spearfield build from last season. Though Spearfield was probably a little bit faster. But there's something about this build where this level of total lazy clear is still kind of fun. And for some people it's just fun to slay and find items, but I do like to have like a little bit of mechanics going on, and I think this has that. So it keeps things a little more enjoyable and interesting than some of the other totalitarian clearing builds. Yo, what's up, Fishy? Welcome, dude. It's about fun and not meta. Yeah, I mean, you can have a mix of like success and creativity and fun. That's kind of where I like to be. I mean, I don't like to just play something really crappy that's creative. I still like to be successful, but I think in this build we get a nice blend of like everything. Done with Stormlight. I think I read book 1 of Stormlight. Is that the one with Caladan? The spear dude? And the princess? I can't remember her name. She was cool. I hope I'm talking about the right one, or sounding really random right now. It is. Yeah, I read the first book a long time ago. It was very good. I should probably go back and finish that. What happened? I love this Rust Bowl map. It reveals every content piece when you kill that boss. Favorite so far? Awesome. 4 more that are complete. I think I heard that like the author didn't finish, or somebody else finished it or something, and maybe that's why I got a little bit cool on it, but it was so good I should go finish it. You ever watched Marco Polo on Netflix? It was like the greatest 2 seasons of a show ever. It's kind of in that vein of like fantasy epic. Okay, my buff must have run out when this guy spawned. Okay, it's back. What's going on with this guy? There we go. Insanity Essence, that's cool. Oh good, Quan Shrine right at the end. That's the Wheel of Time. Aha. I saw a few seasons of The Wire. If you come at the king, you better not miss. That's the quote I remember among probably many memorable quotes in that show. This thing's not worth, right? Nope. And the ritual splinters aren't worth very much either. Good Lord, am I getting shafted on omens? I'm about to go through 10 ritual sets with max reroll. And nothing. Although the little things, you know, the little things add up this season. Sometimes these lesser omens are just worth nothing. And this season they've got some good value, so it's not all nothing. Ailment Thresh.
Oh, it's you. Is that a good price for that? I have no
What's
idea.
up, Johnny Utah? Thanks for following, man. Welcome. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And the person who wrote the original Stormlights, is he like still alive? Is he plan on doing it? Because we know George R. R. Martin ain't going to be finishing Game of Thrones.
Victory is mine. I need
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so he's very active. Right on.
die once more. Not yet.
That was all on a 4 power charge buff, the old way. Now we're on 8 power charge buff. Look at the infusions up top. Like, when I fight, watch the infusions. They just stay maxed out the whole time. It's so ridiculous. Can't get there. It's ridiculous. Build, I mean, it's not an auto bomber, obviously, but it feels like one. You're just barrel rolling, right click. 2 socket boots, cool.
I can't do that yet.
Hey, Heap Shot just subbed to my YouTube. Dude, thank you. You all are way too good to me tonight. Appreciate you, man. You're officially an aspirant. Hopefully you have some PoE1 experience where aspirant is a cool thing to be. No, I have not read those, Goofy Paw. What is it? Is it like fantasy type, like we're talking about with Stormlight and Game of Thrones and all that? I'm going to skip that researcher's box. They've been bugging out my character and yeah. What's up, JF Child? Been running the build all day. It's really fun. Yeah, it's a blast.
You will have eternity to regret your
And highly
intrusion
effective.
here.
We have fun and we kill. We slay.
At your request.
Praise.
All right, there's a ritual left? Yeah, there's a ritual left.
Face me.
Those are tasty. I guess I could checkpoint up to the top and then I'm quite a bit closer. That's nice. Making a newer storm where we want to try the same tech you use with the wand, but with thunderstorm and firestorm infusions. Nice. Somebody sent me this video, it may have been you, I don't know, of this Korean guy who's doing like an ice-based Adonais that uses all the storms stacked up. It was pretty gnarly. It played really well, and it looked like a lot of fun. When I hit 97, I may give that a whirl. Just give it a quick pilot. Have a good time. Oh, God. Is that it? You're kidding me, game. Ah! I'm getting so shafted. Oh well. Can't win them all, as the saying goes. It was you? Okay, yeah. I watched that mapping showcase. It was really fun. Yeah, same wand. It was generally the same build. Here, let me pull it up really quick. It was fairly much the same build. Like, I probably wouldn't even run Dream Fragments. I feel like it's kind of strange to run. And then, yeah, the amulet is actually less spirit, so it's cheaper in that way. The headhunter's not required at all. I probably wouldn't run it. But yeah, it's just Adonai's Big Scepter, Meligaros. The big difference is the Covenant, but even the really good Covenants seem really cheap. I was looking at them when I was deciding whether or not I could switch to this. And then the tree is like pretty similar. I actually was looking at his tree and I was like, this could be a lot better. I think there's more potential than what this guy was actually doing in the tree. And then he hard runs Mom. So he's got the Mom Keystone taken because he's Covenant, which is, it's an easy option. But if you can get Mom without the Keystone and Covenant, then you're also really tanky, which, I like to be tanky. Dying is just really not fun in this game. It's not fun generally in games, but in this game, it's just really not enjoyable. Ugh, those are just so bad. Actually, armor applies to elemental. People like that, right? I hit 30 move. These are suddenly like kind of cool. Dang.
Yes?
I mean, I don't know. Somebody might spring for those. People are doing things with armor, right?
I'll do what I can to sell it.
It's bad. That's ass. Strong words. Strong words. Is this map again? This map's just really not a good map. Luckily we're this build, so all of our... Oh, another perfect Essence to battle! Number 4 tonight! Printing! Essences are so much fun. Okay, there's the 8 buff. Jeez. When the single spark, man, maybe it's time to go unleash spark again. I wonder if that could be a little bit more gnarly and faster. Might have to try it. I'm a big Unleash fan. Unleash enjoyer.
Praise!
Because look at these single sparks. They are just lighting up the field. We're boss. We gotta get this boss out of here so we can see stuff. Here he is. Oh, it's not him. It's a sneaky urn. Maybe he's down here. Nope. Oh, I have a fragment, apparently. I think I knocked out a Citadel earlier. Didn't realize I had valuable stuff. What support would I trade for Unleash? Scions. You don't ever go Unleash and Scions. A good friend once told me, don't combine your Unleash with Scions. Good friend was right. Spooky says I'm having a blast on this Charn campaign. Fireball and Incinerate on a Lich. Dude, so fun. That sounds really fun. Props, man. Abyssal Lich with Umbral Well and 30k ES. That sounds really fun. JF asked if I've seen Fub's Temple Exploit.
Victory is mine.
I heard about it. I have a real life buddy who we're like, you know, we're PoE bros as well, so he keeps me up to speed on some of the stuff that's going on, and I heard about it. You have to re-roll a new char and then temple spam for hours, and then you get super gigaloot. It's so silly. If GGG were in town, they would fix that so quickly. I am a little jealous. Like, it would be fun to be hanging out in the temple a lot, but I'm not going to, like, go through all that to make that get online. It's not even just the work of it. It's just that it's, like, kind of an exploit, right? Like, obviously it's not officially an exploit, but it's such a janky way to get the mechanic fired up. I'm going to pass. It's tempting, though, because hanging out in the temple and getting lots of value sounds really fun. I like the temple a lot. Yep, I can show the tablets. I'm probably going to add this farm to my little farming guide at the end of the night. Hey, Citadel. Which one's iron? I don't know which one's iron. Waystone drop chance 90, 80, 75, 95, 105. That's an ailment threshold. I don't want to do ailment threshold. I can see if I have anything better in here. Ailment is off. There's a 130. They take reduced extra damage from crits and all sorts of other terrible mods, but we're going to try this one. All right, so my tablets are additional essence on both of these because I'm still hybrid farming essences. Rarity of items, which is probably a mistake. I don't know what else that should be. Pack size, maybe. And then ritual favors have increased chance for omens. And then something that gives you more tribute. And then you have to run freedom of faith so that you can reroll more often. It is going to destroy the market heap shot, I agree. Spamming Holden. Ugh. I don't know what the equivalent of that is. Like, that's like back in PoE 1 when you could farm essences on tier 1 white maps. It's like, ugh. Who would want to play the game like that? But okay. Yeah, I agree though, JF Child. Doing it fair and square is not worth it. They just needed to fix, like, the iteration of temples. Like, they just needed to let us iterate on them more frequently and not destroy our rooms every time, and it could have been pretty fun. But farming the jewel beetle, yes, that's a good comparison. Easy way to farm materials like divines and exalts. I mean, if you want raw currency and you're not going to do temple exploit, Abyss is the way to go. You need rarity. You need rarity on your character. 100 to 150 rarity on your character, and then do rarity and effectiveness on maps, and you will print tons of currency. Tons and tons. When I play P2 with a friend of mine, that's our strat. Max juice effectiveness. He runs a Gravebind on a support character with like 300, 400 rarity, and the print is crazy. It's just ridiculous how much it prints. I mean, look at Abyss. I'm not like printing divines here, but there's just so much currency shooting out of these things.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, exactly. The rarity bot thing is very fun. But I mean, on-player rarity is really powerful too. And if you're on a bow and you run the Kadairo's Gambit current quiver, like every third or fourth arrow is 600 more rarity. And that's how... I was wearing that when I hit 2 Hina Koralok last season. Rarity's still a thing. I think they're moving away from it with this effectiveness stuff and reducing the affix value on gear this season, but it's still around for now. I think it'll go away for good pretty soon.
I need more time.
Sell for 5 exalts at best. Huh? Yeah, that sounds good. That's good print. I mean, I like finding something, unless I'm on a rarity-based character, I like just finding something consistent. That's fun, and for me, that's essences and ritual right now. Also think Esmeri spirits are really fun, but they're not that consistent, but they can be added into like any other strategy. I think I need to do the ritual before I go down there, right? Divine. That thing. Okay, I don't think I'm going to finish out the ritual here because I don't know where the last one is.
Not yet.
They want to get rid of it but aren't sure the correct way to do so. That makes sense. They just need a more complex endgame like PoE 1. Rarity's pretty much gone in PoE 1.
You cannot
And it's fine because the endgame and the Atlas and everything is so complex and interesting.
Mad wolf.
Once more into the fray.
Decent damage.
Stay still.
Ow! It wouldn't let me kill him. Rude game.
Not yet.
Not bad. Not bad. Easiest Joner fight of my life right there. How much are these fragments worth? Woo! Not bad. That's a cool way to print for a non-rarity character. Citadel farming. How hard is it to like jump around to these things? I bet people have perfected it. Yeah, the spirits are kind of annoying. I've learned to enjoy them. Honestly, think they're pretty fun. They definitely could be
Hail.
way more like seamless in their mechanics,
Seems like a
but
good deal.
I think they're enjoyable. Okay, so that fragment, where did it go? Because somebody's going to ping me and try and buy that. There it is.
Oh.
Let me just sell these things real quick. It's over a divine. Very nice.
I'll post it right away.
Exalter in such a free fall. You need to like swap them out immediately. They'll go up to like over 1,000. So never hang on to them. Never be sitting on them. Need more Vol Orbs badly. Give me a divine worth of Vol
I'll
Orbs.
post it right away.
Thank you. Only hold chaos. That's a very good approach. Vouch, recommend, +1, thumbs up. 0 divines. Nice. Dude, this map again, I gotta get out of this area. It's like all Necropolis. This map is so bad. That Opulescence one's pretty good. 6K chaos.
Didn't break a sweat.
That's awesome. Is that another perfect essence of battle? Dang it. I'm going for it. Arrgh. Good essence, though. Solid essence. And remember, the ones that aren't perfect essence of battles can be 3-to-1 for perfect essence of battle. I'm a believer. What's up, Izan? Welcome, dude. You're doing Spearfield Amazon. You know, I haven't gotten to roll that character this season.
Can't do that yet.
I refashioned the character on Witch Hunter prior to the season and tested it on Amazon with the nerfs. On Amazon, it was much slower because of all the across-the-board speed nerfs, but it still was pretty potent. The boss timer wasn't in the game when I tested, so that was like a big difference. And then dealing with mana cost. So I would put Adelui's... I would try out Adelui's Bloodletting in Spearfield still. For that specific reason. But also remember that there are Mana Leech gems.
Your soul will join my
You can put those in there.
steeple of death. Rend your soul.
Praise.
Yeah, Amazon's a great League starter. Amazon's just really goated. Snuck in Archmage and 10 power charges on Oracle with Pinnacle of Power up. Ha! That's awesome. 10 power charges?
I
What
can't
the heck?
do that yet.
Oh, man, I just warped out of my ritual. That's probably the worst thing about Lightning Warp is you can get warped out of your ritual and your ritual just shuts down. Early access game has bugs.
Die, forgotten.
That is a lot of fire platforms.
Not yet.
So I'll say, and I do say this in the guide and in the video, strong boxes are kind of bad, but they are basically free to run. They don't occupy that many points that you would want to put elsewhere anyway, and so they're not like they're not defeating. Like if you want to run wisps, right, you got to socket all these points and take up some nodes on your tablets and stuff. Strong boxes, you can just, we'll call it sprinkle in. You can just sprinkle them in, you know? And it's totally fine. So for that reason, strong boxes are like a do no harm add-on farm. But they don't roll that great. I can definitely agree with that. They can drop mirrors. One person in Discord dropped a mirror on one this season. That's ridiculous. But it happens. Oh, I didn't realize Oracle had that. That's cool.
I have a buyer.
You got an ad while explaining. Oh, sorry, Izan. Can I? Let me see something really quick. Maybe you all can help me Twitch better.
Is that a good price for that?
I don't want there to be any ads on my Twitch channel. Can I do that? Let's see here. Creator dashboard. Welcome, Ignatius. Ads. How many minutes of video ads do you want to run per hour? I have it set to low. Ad length and frequency. That's the same. I have pre-roll ads disabled. Pre-roll is like, that's right when it starts, right? The worst thing on Twitch is getting to a channel and just getting slammed with an ad right away. Like, it's so bad. Sub or pay for turbo. Sad panda. Advanced settings. First ad delay. I've got that maxed out. Snooze ads. Yeah, I think I have everything set for minimizing ads. Okay, let me get back to Izan's question about Spearfield. So I refashioned Spearfield on Witch Hunter prior to the season start. And the reason for that is that they nerfed speed across the board, movement speed, attack speed all over the place. And Witch Hunter, with its weapon set skill swaps, can still weapon swap 1, a really high attacks per second, and weapon swap 2, the damage. So, you know, Spirit Field, I think, is going to be most effective on Witch Hunter. I also preseason tested it with the nerfs on Amazon, and it was still very strong. As far as mana issues, in your Spirit Field, you're going to want to run Efficiency. And then there are also, like, mana leech gems, which you could swap in there. And I think you can put it on, so Efficiency here. You could run mana leech on Whirling Slash. The other thing you could do is you could still put Bloodletting in Spirit Field and get just some regular old Life Leech. Looks like Bloodletting is still pretty expensive. It's 3 div. It's going to give you 40% more damage, but solve mana issues by converting them to life issues. And then, yeah, there's like a straight mana leech support gem that you might want to look into. Okay, I'm out of tablets. Oh. You know what's interesting? Kick.com has the best stream quality, no ads, and like the most easy to navigate and like interact with interface. But of course nobody is over there because the platform is like, I don't know, sometimes it just feels like a dumpster fire with the type of content they really support on Kick. But yeah, I always stream on Kick still because I like the platform. I think it's really cool. It's probably pointless to do so, but you never know. Okay, we need to increase chance for omens. We'll go like 50%. We still want maps have an additional essence. And we'll go ritual. I need to replace this because I did this earlier. All right, so that's 400 Exalt with increased tribute. That's really good. How much should I get paid to say that?
Hail.
I wish.
Have an order?
There's some exalts.
Can I help?
And yeah, the Twitch ad spam is just really rough, man. I don't think there's many ads on YouTube, and ad blockers still work on YouTube, so YouTube's maybe a good alternative for that. I think I'm only going to run one rare ritual tablet. My other one is going to be an irradiation tablet, because I could feel that the monster level was one lower there, which is kind of sad. Additional essence. What else should I put in there? Just effectiveness, maybe. What does effectiveness go up to? 20? Nope. The heck? 11. Wow, what a weird number. Shrines, waystones, shrines, strong boxes. All right, I'll just take that first one.
Keeps me busy.
And then I need that unique ritual tablet. Freedom of Faith. I think I used all the ones that I had found. 1 chaos. Little jabronis. Favors at ritual altars and area cost increased tribute. Ah. All right, so we want only 10% of that. There we go. Favors cost increased tribute. Interesting. That's why stuff was so expensive. Ah, it makes sense. Okay. And we're off. Am I slotting in Rockiatas? And if so, what skill? No. No Rockiatas. It's awkward on this build. Because we have like We have pen on the tree. We have exposure on Frostbomb. There's just weird things that make it awkward. So I don't run it at all. Desecrated tribute cost? Oh, interesting. Okay. That's good to know. A ballpark? No, it's high variance. Because, like, if you hit, like, 2 whittling, suddenly it's like, you know, you made 10, 20 divs on it. Let's say, how about I'll answer it this way. If you exclude the high rolls, which you can expect, like, between 1 and 5 high rolls in 10 maps. If you exclude them, all the base stuff you grab is probably, like, 2 or 3 div. Rockiata felt like a waste of a gem slot. Yeah, I mean, it's really good on some builds. I feel like especially attack-based builds. Spells just have so many, like, inherent ways in the archetype that resists get dealt with that I just don't think it ever makes as much sense as it does on attack builds. Yeah, it's just kind of awkward. I did try it back when I was on Manastacking Spark exclusive. I tried it on just Spark. And yeah, with the exposure and the pen, it just didn't feel very strong. And then if I'm on a map where the monsters have a lot of elemental res, I just grab this Ellie weakness and I swap it in for Enfeeble on the Blasphemy linkage. So that's how I deal with res. A hot swap. No, I don't have a Dialias. Should I? That would, what, proc a lot more meteors? I just don't think I need more.
Victory is mine.
Increases all quality by 10. Interesting. Let's see here. Welcome Ace D Twitch. I'll drop the link to my Spark build there. Thanks for joining. Did I miss any chats? Pierce 2 instead of Pierce 3 and get chance to pierce on a jewel. No, I haven't. That's interesting. Because what? That would maintain the damage on a pierce. I think on this build that does not matter very much because most of our damage is the triggered spells. But on the original Manastacking Spark, that would have been a very smart thing to consider. Because basically after 2 pierces, your sparks are out of damage, which is really bad. Very interesting. I don't even think my buff is online. Adonai is offline. Not sure how that happened, but let's get it back up. There we go. Musical Thief is over on kick.com and has just followed my Kick channel. What a guy. You'll enjoy this stream quality. It's very high over there and very smooth. The interface is janky. It's like lime green. I don't know why they did lime green. Maybe it's an Australian thing. Do Aussies love lime green? Thanks for the follow, Izan. Appreciate you, man. I get back 15 spirit on that swap out heap shot. Interesting.
Fall before me.
I think the only like limited resource on this stage of the build is just mana. So like having efficiency in there is like the most important thing that happens in the meta gems. Where's the logbooks? Expedition has been rude. I love these two. I love these two.
I can't do that yet.
Ow. She just gave me a wallop there.
Freeze!
Throwback to OG Xbox. It is, isn't it? I found a bongle. The most OP charm in the game that nobody runs. Always run Bongle. Was that really the whole map? Alright, so already in the first two windows, I've found a Chaotic Rarity, which is 45 Exalt. Chaos, which is 10. Wait, is Chaos really only 10? It seems low. And 30 Petition Splinters, which is 20. So that's like what? Like a quarter of a div in the first two windows, all just crap finds. There's a div, but I'm not going to defer because I just need to keep re-rolling. There's an Omenary Combination. 75 Exalt. Maybe it's more than what I said earlier. And another 30 Splinters. I think it's almost a div on the first roll of just garbage. So maybe I misrepresented earlier. Maybe it's actually better than that. It's not much more cost. Okay, interesting. Keep my extra bongle. I love bongle. What was here? Oh, chance orbs. I'm out of chance orbs. You get some more.
Oh, it's you.
Chance. 23 per div. Is that right? Yep.
All right, your order is registered.
Okay, how much is a chaos, man? Chaos is 7 exalts. Huh. I would have thought it was better than that. Is it surprising to anyone else? It's surprising to me. Oh, I need to go click this thing. If a tier 15 map is level 79, how do you level up from 80 onwards? So it just gets a lot slower. Like the res penalty starts to hit you, and that's how your level tapers off. You can get to 96 easily, and then it starts to be a bit of an attrition battle. I've hit 98 before in a season. That was tough. And the people who hit 100, they are warriors.
What's new?
You can get +1 to
Is that a
level
good
with
price
an
on that?
irradiation tablet,
I
and
have
then you
no
can run
idea.
tier 16 maps for +2 to level. So a little bit of mitigation there. What's this thing? Sandstorm. I really want this, but I have to run a Marrow. Marrow's fine, I guess. Music is back on Twitch. So, Heap, what would we pull?
Your death comes.
I scuffed my buff there at the opening.
Die,
There we go.
forgotten. Die.
Pull efficiency.
I
Can't
need
pull
more
boundless
time.
energy. It's too good. Look at this essence. Ah. I got a sorcery. It's pretty good. Wow. Can't remember what we pulled. Well, I'm running efficiency, energy, and pinpoint. So among those, maybe pull pinpoint. Do you prefer I do kick? Oh, I don't know. I do whatever you want.
Face me.
I prefer people are just like on whatever platform that best suits them, and you know, ads are so dominant on all these platforms. Just like whichever one where you can maximize your watch time, that's good. I don't care where people watch. You know, in a way, Twitch is still like the most community generating interface. Like, I think it's still best for like conversation, interaction, things like that. I wish YouTube was better. I think they're trying, but you know.
I can't do that yet.
Still can't decide on a build. It's time to decide, man. The league is ongoing here. Sorks are really fun this season. Really, really fun.
Die forgotten.
Infusions are in a great place. After not being in a great place since their inception, they are in a great place. I'm an infusion enjoyer. Yeah, I agree on the shorts. Boo. Boo shorts. Although, if we didn't have shorts, we all wouldn't know what I mean when I say yoink. Who knows the yoink man?
Not yet.
Yeah, I wish kick was more popular too. I think it might get there. If they can stop like pushing IRL so much, I think it'll get there.
I need more time.
Big boy.
Freeze!
Less infusion pickup nodes and make the pickup distance by default larger. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, I think they are, you know, they're what? This is season 2 of infusions, and they went from like, I mean, I feel like unplayable to super functional, and also like something where on Stormweaver you can actually do different builds because the infusions are so integral or integrated. So, you know, they made a lot of progress in one season. We'll give them some more time.
Sans, take you.
They'll make them perfect. Make them perfect for us. That guy was nasty. Oh, yeah, totally. Frankenpope. Frankenpope. Yeah, they are the GOAT. I don't even play any others anymore. Duringo, thanks for following. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Cold infuse is only 60. Mine may be there. Here, let me look. Does it change when it's cold infused? That's cool. Yep, mine is 46. Oh, cold infused. This has a different tab. 56. So, I don't know if I had... yeah, I used to run a big Sapphire Jewel setup. All of them having crit chance on them. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. I used to run Charge Regulation. And Charge Regulation reads like, when you consume a power charge, you have 20% more critical hit chance, a more modifier. And that is how I was up at 70. But I dropped Charge Regulation because we are snapshotting the power charges and taking no res penalty. See the 6? And you're gone for good. Yeah, me either. Me either, Frankenpope. Great question, Mr. Nichols. Very great question. You had me wondering there if I was a big old liar. There's an Ancients. What are these worth? That's 27. 27 is apparently like 5 Chaos, so that's insane. Splinter. Those are 35. Right? Chaos is like 6 or 8. Greater Jewelers will pass on those. Here's a Dextral Exalt. That's 5 will pass. And a Sinestral Crystallization, 156. So I think this round of Ritual is up to 2 div or so now in 2 maps of all crap. I'm also not getting like the amount of splinters I need to get this stuff out of the shop, but that's fine. I mean, you can defer it as nauseum and go grab them later. It's fine if you just defer forever. Ailment Threshold, no thanks.
Someone is bound to.
By the way, if you're playing this build, Ailment Threshold is a map mod where if your waystones are bountiful, you just skip it because it just slows you down so much it's not worth it. And then monsters having a lot of resist is also annoying, but you can swap in an LE weakness in the Blasphemy link and it's fine. Yeah, the weapon swap tech is so good.
Not yet.
It's game changing. It's definitely not what they wanted it to do, right? Because they did two things.
Sand cake you.
They gave us a downside for power charges. They also made it so that you can't snapshot the buff.
I need more time.
So they tried really hard to make it so that we don't do this, and we did it anyway. We'll probably fix it next league. I hope they don't sack Adonias. I would probably play it all over again next league. But like maybe try it with a different set of spells. Alright, these minions are the worst nightmare here. Those little reflect minions, they shoot your sparks back at you. There's certain maps where this build is way faster than a high octane bow build. Because the sparks go around the corners and the comets don't care about anything. The comets are the most indiscriminate minion murderer in the game. They'll like off-screen over a cliff. They don't care about anything.
Praise!
Not yet.
Man, the power charge swap too, it gets so seamless. I do it throughout combat. Don't even notice. When you get it down, it happens so fast and so like smooth.
Not yet.
Okay, we're getting a lot of splinters in this one. Or tribute. Rumple, my crit on cold infused spark is about 56. We just looked at that. What's up, BVAM? Love my showcase. I corrupted a good covenant. How do you think that will be for the build? I think it can be great. After I level up here, I may go out and give a covenant version a shot. Because I'm very curious to try it out. So you're ahead of your time there.
Praise!
I can't do that yet. Wall of flame.
Yeah, very clean, very clean.
Not yet. The elements rise against you.
Another rogue exile. Gone. Deleted. Where is last ritual? Not showing up. Covenant solves resource issues. Yeah. For probably a lot cheaper. Because I would say I no longer have any resource issues. Even on like Citadel bosses, I'm fine. But it took a lot. It took a lot of work to get mana where it needs to be. Now there's an element of, and part of this is my like PoE1 Templar obsession, but there's even just in PoE2, there's an element of like truly just using mana on Stormweaver that's really fun. And so if it's equally as powerful, I kind of enjoy it. But I can see that Covenant could be straight up stronger or a cheaper means to like the same end. All right, so here's Corruption. There's 40. Another Dextrol. We'll pass on it. Splinters are rough. We got a Whittling. 1,153. What is that? Is that like 2.5 divs? Nothing. Another Blessed. That's the third Blessed. Those are 20 Exalt. And another Ancients. All right. We are on map 3, and that's about 7 divs, I think. Rust Legion says, my character is crash locked in a map. I try to log into the character and the game crashes. Rip, dude. If you wait a while, you'll be out of that instance eventually. But that is brutal. Sorry to hear that. I don't know fix. Query your best AI. Tell your AI to go out and work hard on an answer to that one. Anybody else know a fix for that?
Someone is bound to buy that.
I want to hit level 100 on a certain season. It's not going to be this season. Let me bookmark this. Come back. Ooh, there's another Citadel. Oh, okay. Maybe I got to run this because I want that Citadel. Let me grab a nothing burger waystone.
Go on. This is all we have. The right time is of the essence.
Netfix says if you have an alt, go to the hideout and load into another map. Oh, there you go. If you have a secondary character. That's interesting. Instant leech on Heart of the Well. Interesting. What is acuity? I don't actually know what that is. What is that? I feel like I do know what that is, but I'm just not, brain not working.
Inhuman beast!
That should be an 8 buff.
Die forgotten!
I love Silent Cave. A wicked map. Oh, Battle Essence. Oh, don't be dirty. This boss is so scary, by the way. Death incoming. You get stuck in this tiny little space with this boss. It's terrifying. That's a thing of beauty, man. It's my 6th Battle Essence tonight, I believe. Oh, the instant leech on crits. Okay, thank you. Are those a requirement for the builds? Yeah, I thought he was going to be a lot harder. My bad. Oh, nice. I like that. The Arcane Surge effect.
Not yet.
Whoa. Oh, another battle? Dang it.
Wall of flame! Not yet.
We have an Abyss. Exciting. These monsters feel tankier. I wonder if this is an all-res map. Well, goodbye, Abyss monsters. Nice knowing ya. Jeez.
I can't do that yet.
Good quality of life. Druto says, is this
Take you!
build playable in group found private league? So for this specific version of the build, you have to have Adonai's Ego, which is a unique wand.
More time.
Now, can you reliably find that in group play? I have no idea. I've either never found it or
Freeze!
more likely actually, the NeverSync loot filter has never turned it on in Uber maps. Because I've never seen it drop. But it doesn't seem like it's very rare. Like, it's not very expensive. So maybe it is findable. I don't know. Anybody know? Is Adonai's SSF findable? Yeah, armor scraps. Those can go hang out on their own. It's fine.
I can't do that yet.
Never seen it before, never knew it existed. Yeah, me either. But maybe our filters just had it turned off. I don't know. Anybody on Twitch chat? This is a question from YouTube chat. Whether SSF you could find Adonai's. It's just a regular drop. Yeah, it's just regular. It can be chanced anywhere. You know what? Let's be good scientists. Let's go look at Filter Blade and see if it's even on now. What? Alright, so in the PoE 1 Filter Blade, when you search uniques by name, they show you where they are. What's the base? Siphoning Wand? Uniques tier 3. It looks like it's on. Would that be here? Siphoning 1. Adonai's Ego. 5 Exalt. So if it's pricing it as 5 Exalt, that means in other seasons it has been turned off. Because I still haven't, like, taken my filter up to the highest restriction. Because I don't quite trust that, like, it's going to be perfectly accurate, honestly. Oh, God, the shark.
I can't do that yet.
Oh, God, I'm scared. Sharky scares me. I don't understand the fight. Like, what's he doing?
Gold, take you.
What is he doing? Freeze, you turd.
Freeze!
Thank you. Might be zone level restricted. That's interesting.
Wheel of the Manastake. I need more time.
I feel like there's a ton of uniques I have on that I never see. Anybody else? That's a big boy right there. Ow. What is going on, dude? He was casting like the Count Geonar's little blood rain there.
Sam, take you.
Another 5,200. Chance Orb. Not bad. Another Chaotic Rarity. Very nice. And that's pretty much it. Try and get the Whittling and the Divine out of there. Be a good boy and look at the mods at the end of the map. Ah, plus 50 Ellie res. Wow, I can't believe I can kill anything with plus 50 Ellie res. Should definitely have had on the elemental weakness, but that just shows you how much it's really not needed. And how much like more damage is just really not needed in this build, which is so weird. I feel like you should always want more damage in PoE.
I need more time.
Nobody has this one. Yeah, so Drew, I can post you a link to my guide, which has a lot of options if you're going to go Spark and SSF. You know, this is my current variant, and it is the strongest variant, so you could keep it in the back pocket and have everybody look out for an Adonais. But prior to having Adonais, you know, I've got a nice scaffolding build guide up through the interlude, and then I've got a dirt cheap map starting with your campaign gear. I have a less than 2 div. I know you're not trading, but just to show you, it's a completely rare items loadout for tier 15 maps. And then when you convert over to mana stacking, you know, then you need some better rares, but still the uniques are not required. So, you know, that could at least get you orientated to what the build can look like and what your options can be, which could be helpful. That's right, I said orientated. That's good. Ailment. That's an 8 mod. I like that guy. That's a goodie.
What's new? Is that a good price for that? I have no idea.
Next. Have we got the build to have less button presses? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Izan says, how often do you look at builds? You can give it a look when you're free. Yeah, I look at Discord every day. I try to keep really up to date on the Spark discussion, since that's the build I'm really playing this season. I've let... Uh-oh, I just had a tablet that was worth way more than... Oh, what was this word? Oh my god. What was this tablet worth? 36% chance to contain 4 additional abysses. Oh, oopsies. That was probably like a 4-div tablet or something. Okay, sorry. Let me go back to my train of thought here. I've got some people who are, even better at this game than me who respond on Holopalm, and I've sort of let them take over the coaching of this build. Ark is an absolute goat. And then there's a guy in here named Hodor, who's an absolute goat at the Ice Shot Amazon build. I have been helping people out with Spearfield because nobody else really does this build. But that's to say, yeah, I keep up to snuff on the Discord stuff, so. Okay, so as far as button presses, we have a like a buff that we're snapshotting. But after that buff is snapshotted, it's just Spark and Frostbomb. The Flame Wall is to activate Arbiter's Ignition, so I just like do that on bosses. So it's 1 button, or 2 button, I guess. It's Spark and Frostbomb. The Frostbombs aren't essential once you get going, because the remnants are being left behind by the elements. Very smooth. You just barrel roll and Spark, pretty much. And currently I'm testing the theory that the build is unkillable. And we are 60% to level 97 with no deaths. I've dodged a few, and this is looking bad for some reason. Maybe my, I think my buff is not snapshotted. Oh, I had 7 power charges. Okay, that was sus. No, we snapshot by locking the weapon set, but we only allow power charges to be gained on weapon set 2. Use the vol item to try and get rid of the minus 10 res per charge. You could, I guess. Does that work on that item? I'm kind of confused on the vol item. Like, I know you can double corrupt anything, but the removal of mods, is that available on any unique?
They demand blood. I will give it to them.
Is this an ailment threshold and I didn't realize it? He was really hard to freeze. Let's see here.
Freeze!
No, I don't see it. Less effective curses. That could be it. That makes it really sus. Just vol uniques. Okay. I kind of thought it was something like that. So yeah, this is not a vol unique, and so it would not be able to be used in that way.
Not yet.
I think I have reduced effect duration or something as well, because my buff is going away really quickly. I don't have a link for Exclam Discord, but it should be like all over the place in YouTube. Here on Twitch. It just should be a big old button on Twitch underneath my channel. Yeah, vol uniques are really cool. I haven't even really gotten into them yet. Too much Sork enjoying this season. I'm plenty satisfied with current Sork operations.
I need more time.
Come on, Wisp. We got places to go, people to see.
Freeze!
Didn't break a sweat.
Come on, Wisp.
I can't do that yet.
How do I obtain Abyss books so I can level up my Atlas tree? If you hover over the fraction, which has like the number of points that you have out of the
I
max,
need more time.
It will tell you how to acquire all of the points. Trying to let that wisp go into that rare. It won't do it. I kill it. I off-screen the rare too easily. Where's it going? Oh, we are hard wisp enjoying here. Congrats, Thief. Feels good. Build is so tanky. You're surviving monkey slams, although I think they did nerf monkey. But still, surviving monkey slam is surviving a monkey slam. I won't steal your glory. I'm trying so hard not to kill this rare. Go, Wisp. Go. Go. It's still not in there. Oh, I killed it.
Freeze!
There's only 2 rares left for it to go into. Come on, Wispy. You can do it. Got it.
Didn't break a sweat.
Worth. Totally worth. Much opinion on Temple Farm? You know, I have heard about the exploit in Holden and juicing the temple.
Not yet.
If GGG were not on vacation, they would get rid of that immediately. I don't think they will label that an exploit, but that obviously is like not how it's designed. And I don't know. I'm just not interested. I guess regular mapping is interesting enough for me. And I'm not poor. Regular mapping is also plenty lucrative. I'd probably like change my mind if I watch somebody do one of those juice temples. It's probably like really cracked, but
Sold it.
I know. They do always do this though. It's like tradition. But I agree with you. It's a really good charm. 7%? Hell yeah.
Can I help? I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
Ailment threshold. A safe 16. Woohoo!
Yes? Seems like a good deal. Feeling greedy, are we?
Feeling greedy, are we? She says. That's true, yeah. That's very true on the business standpoint. Can't disagree with that. Is my gaming saturation low? Or is the streaming software doing tricks? Let me look at my stream. I always have thought it looks fine. Sometimes I'll check a VOD and make sure things are looking okay. I can't do that. It may just be like this build is really gross looking on a screen. I mean, I think it's beautiful. Let me do a little combat here and then I'll look at it.
Victory is mine.
All right, let me see. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. It'll look better on YouTube or Kick because they allow higher quality upload. It looks like I have 50% brightness. Really? That's bad. I don't want it to look like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they would change temples, but I think they would get rid of the Holden thing, which is the whole reason, like, anybody can get a temple to that point. I just think they should have made it so we can get our temples to that point through mapping. Maybe a little bit slower, right? But, like, have the temple be, like, the actual pinnacle content of the league, kind of like Abyss was, and yeah, that would have been nice.
Not yet.
Liking the Unleashed support? Maybe I need to try it. I do love me some Unleashed and Spark. I'm gonna go grab it right now. I took it off because Scions just made sense with the way we're spamming. But we're getting to the point where with damage where I think Unleash might be back in play. Pull Scions. Because it would just be like one cast and walk. It'd be so simple.
I need more time.
That already feels pretty good.
Not yet.
Man, that Strombox is really soft. Weird, man.
I need more time.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to side by side my stream with somebody who I know has like really good quality. I've never really like noticed that it isn't good,
Sans, stay
but I don't like that. I want it to look beautiful. This Unleash feels very good. Improvements. Maybe it feels great because I've got Gloom Shrine, so we'll have to wait for that to go away.
I need more time.
I mean, when you're spamming, it never goes up to proc even 1. Just the brightness. Okay. Let me look at my scene brightness. You're saying it's too bright or not bright enough? How's that? I appreciate your comment, by the way, though. I'm a big fan of like visual quality. I guess everybody probably is, but it has a special place in my heart. That feels so bright. My eyes are like already hurting. Odd to explain. Fair enough.
Your strength belongs to me now.
Good stuff. Another corruption. There's my Freedom of Faith tablet. I'll take that. Bad window. Bad window. Rarity and 28 splinters. Good stuff. It looks a tad unsaturated compared to the game. Interesting. Let me try. This is cool, man. It's really cool to have live feedback on this. Let me try. So one thing I do is I share my screen rather than directly the game. But let me try a share of the game window and see if that is better. Game capture, PoE2 game. Where is it? There it is. Obviously, I have to fix this in a second. One moment, everyone. All right, so I'll turn that off. Off screen here, sorry. Bonk. And bonk. Is that in the frame? There we go, there's the frame. The risk of doing this terribly. Can you show me the borders, please? How's that? There we go. I think that's full size now. Let me leave that on for a second, see if it's any better. And set my game brightness back down. This is so bright. Oh, that's too dark. Could do more sharpness. Is it a sharpness thing? Deferred items disappear? I had no idea about that. Dude, I had no idea. Heap shot. Are you sure? That's crazy. I can't ever remember thinking that I lost something. Oh god, this boss is terrifying. He has like a forced phase, and I don't understand what he does. Ow. He does mean things, I think.
Freeze!
Okay, cool. Is the quality any better like this? Show a tooltip. Okay. Consume when triggered. Those ones are just there because of cost. I mean, I think 3 maps in a row, I only deferred the whittling at the very end. So I'd be really surprised if it was doing that, but I believe you because you're probably referring to something very real. You wouldn't just make that up.
What's new? Someone is bound to buy that.
Didn't really notice. Quality's fine. Okay, interesting. All right, we got another Citadel. Third of the night. 100% drop chance, but Elires. 110. Monsters have pen. Pen's a little scary, but we'll go for it. Yeah, Vex, we are ritual farming. From YouTube, how often you die? Can the build run fully juice mass abyss? Looks really fun. Yeah, if you get to this variant that I'm on, it's so far unkillable. Tonight is all ritual farming, with the last 2 nights were max effectiveness abyss farming, and I didn't die. Okay, interesting. That's good feedback. I'll have to look into it. I don't want to spend any more time on stream looking into it, but I'll check it out. Oh my god. This guy came out of nowhere.
Stay still.
If you don't take or defer, you lose a discount. It resets towards the original price, eventually disappearing. Okay, so does that mean it's not necessarily in 3 misses? Because 3 would mean I should have like lost everything, I think. You have 50 div, you'll be good. If you spend it wisely. Be good to go. Now I think the build comes online with like 2 div. I think it's extremely strong with like... Well, I think it's almost max strong at like 100 div. And then from there it's just like quality of life, lots more spirit, more defenses, things like that. $47 div should be great. Time to grind, indeed. Time to start a new character and uber juice your temple and Holden, and then have GGG come back and ban your strat. And ban everyone who exploited Holden. No, I don't think they'll do that. Man, this Citadel is expansive. I should have run tier 16 on this. Yeah, you can probably liquidate 3 more. Part of a big cost saver with the build is a little bit of self-crafting. Especially on the amulet. Amulet is the big sinkhole currency-wise in the build. The amulet slot will steal all your money if you do it wrong. Whoa. Lightning warp. Okay, so I think confirmed Unleash feels fantastic. Unleash feels so good, it's ridiculous. So if you're running the build, swap out Scions and swap in Unleash. No, that flask is good. I just prefer a real flask because the only time I have any need for even pushing the flask is in a boss fight. And it's because the comets just won't stop firing. Like, you'll see like 30 of them come down in just like the span of a few seconds. And so at that point, I just want like a real flask, you know? Holy, look out. Big ox. I wanted to find all my rituals, but I'm getting kind of soft on that idea. This citadel is disgustingly huge. Seriously, where are the rituals? Here's Doriani. Ooh, I only have a 4 buff. Not good. Oh, can I get more than that before he comes out? Where is he? Alright, there's an 8 buff. Sweet.
The eve of the end.
The demon of Vatswatl
has
Visitor.
finally come for me.
Yeah, buddy, let's do it. Let's do it.
The burden for our future.
He's phased, right? He has like a forced phase.
I can't give up.
I need to not die to his stuff.
Save my people.
The genius of the vow.
Oh god.
Do you truly think you
See my mana?
catch me?
Now he's frozen, so it's fine, but like is a little scary there. That's where I like to have a real flask. Yep. Take out Scions, put in Unleashed.
Fine reward.
1 fragment? Rude. I don't have a live POB. I don't think I'm up there on Ninja. But I do have the POB in the Mobalytics, and I do keep it updated now that I'm in kind of a final form of the build.
Die, forgotten. Not yet. I need more time.
Now, it's important to know with Unleash, in case you're not familiar with it, Music and others. With Unleash, you're gaining little stacks here, and you're gonna rip a triple spark at once, and it's gonna be a triple cold infused spark, and it's gonna use all your infusions. So, what that means is, you don't want to be sparking as often. You don't just want to spam it because you have it. Of course, spam it if you need to spam it. Like right here, I'm going to spam it. But the idea, the utility of it is that you can shoot one and walk, shoot one and walk.
Now don't move.
Oh, could we get the 7th battle essence of the night? That would be so tasty. Ah, bummer. Okay, where on earth is this last ritual? This citadel is so gross. Are you looking at the Adonias? That shouldn't be what's going on. Yeah, the amulet slot. That's why I said, like, if you can do some self-crafting, you'll save a lot. Yeah, sorry about that, thief. I'll check the Mobalytics here in a second, because that is surprising to me, and I believe you. Shouldn't be that way. You just want crit chance, since we're Meligaro. I think 100 div is plenty good to swap. I found my last ritual.
I need more time. Victory is mine.
Ooh, I only got 2,000 splinters. Or tribute or whatever. Okay, I'm looking for the red lines here. Ah, see the yellow ones? This item's price will increase the next time it appears, unless it is deferred again. Whoa, okay. Never noticed that the ritual said that. So, like, round 1, I need to give everything a healthy deferral. And then go from there. Interesting. You're saving me from devastation once again. Thank you. I'm going to go back to my regular screen.
Shipment sent.
What is this? Keel haul. What a terrible little belt. Maybe like old Pathfinders liked that belt.
Hail.
So how do you get more fragments from a citadel? Because that's 2 now, where I've only gotten 1, and I ran like a ridiculously high waystone drop chance. Whatever. Thing. Waystone drop chance thingy. Decay Creek floatsome. I have to do Molten Vault or Pen. Ugh. This was that whole necropolis area. Lofty Summit and Blooming Field. We'll do that. Okay, let me look at the mobalytics. So we're in Adonias. Here is the skill tree. Let me go ahead and edit, because I know of one change I made tonight. And I'll fix. So you said I was taking crit damage nodes. Shouldn't be. Want the top here. Oh, that's chance. There's bonus. Oh man, you found a really big little spot for improvement. I didn't realize that was there. I think that was there just from progressing from the regular mana stacking.
Yes?
A new realm of power.
So there we go. And now I have another point, which I might go right here in thin ice, which is beautiful. That little wheel is awesome for the comets. So now let me fix this. It's pretty tough to edit in this thing. And then, yeah, we want this. And then, yeah, you're right. I do need to do a set 1 here and a main here. Yep. That should be good to go. Did I hike back the 2 crit chance down here? I might have. Yeah, I hiked those 2 back. So let me pull those back here. Now my set 1 is... Oh, and then I added this right here. Boop. Okay, that brings it up to date. Thank you for calling that out. Much appreciated. So if you were following my build pretty carefully, here's what's happened in the tree in the last 24 hours. I took these 2 off. Crashing Wave and Critical Chance. They're not bad, but I just found better things to do. We've now fixed this wheel. I had 2 crit damage bonuses here, and now we're coming here. And then with those 4 points acquired, here's what I've added. Vigorous Remnants. This is helping gather life, just because. And then Heavy Frost and Thin Ice right here. Checked my couch cushions for 3 more divs. That's awesome. Yeah, huge upgrade, dude. I appreciate it. Heap shot, you don't have to worry about that, dude. I'm wrong about stuff all the time in this game because, well, there's 2 reasons. One, like, I'm still learning, you know, new mechanics all the time because there's so much to learn, and like your PoE 1 knowledge can only get you so far. but also like there's just stuff we don't know still, and so you have to just play test it. And there's a lot of bad info out in the community. So like if you query AI, it's going to go grab bad info. Yeah. Like the video I just posted, I told everyone that if you desecrate before SN suffix removal, you have a 50-50 rather than a 1 in 3. And I said that because I did it like 6 times. And I was successful. I just got really lucky apparently because supposedly it will still remove the desecrated mod. So I updated my video with a pinned comment that I was a big buffoon, and thanks everyone for helping me out. Mana recovery on Pathfinder? That's interesting. There was another person a while ago that was going to like try and Pathfinder this build, or the mana stacking version of it.
Not yet.
Oh man, Unleash feels great. Shooting just that one. See, that was just one spark right there. Watch this. One spark. One spark. That's pretty cool.
Break a sweat.
Cold Spark Pathfinder looks solid. That's crazy. That's really cool. With Unleash, you only need one spark. Is the tech. Everything dies in one tap, making the build even lazier. The amount of comets that come down the one tap is just so glorious. Yeah, it's ridiculous for one button. Because the thing about it, it's not just that you're being lazy and it's one button. You can tap one button and then move, right? You can tap and then just start sprinting. So it's actually just much more mobility. And a lot of that is because of Stormweaver's infusion generation and infusion range pickup. Because the Spark gets, you know, more proj and like double damage per infusion. And the more proj is like massive. But look at the infusions everywhere.
I can't do that yet.
That's 4 out of 4. All right, so anything with a gold tag is going to increase next time it appears in a set of rituals. So actually, that means it'll be the same until I get to the next ritual. That's how I'm reading that. So that's why what I was doing was fine, because what I was doing was deferring to the last window and then, you know, just doing a big deferral at the last window. Because I don't ever want to get in a situation where I don't have the tribute to actually defer something new. But now I'm kind of scared. Okay. Where boss? Boss is down here? Nope. Dang it, where boss? It says he's down here. Must be this way. Oh, Orb of Chance from the Vol chest. I won the league.
Die, scum.
That is hilarious. Alright, we're not going to Wisp enjoy this map. I'm already having to run like a mile to get to this boss. Look at this Wisp trying to catch me. Go Wisp. The goated Wisp here. Which boss is this? Oh, this guy. He's scary. All the bosses scare me, if you couldn't tell.
I can't do that yet.
Freeze!
And probably none of them should scare me anymore. I just have PTSD. Yeah, me too. Me too. That chest is like the worst. Two 16s. Let's go. Ailment minus all res.
Have an order? Someone is bound to buy that.
You made a belt? The man made a belt. Oh, damn. That's a really good belt. Is the flash recovery rate good? That belt is really good. Monkey heart attacks are a rite of passage. All right, this one is high Ellie res. I'm actually going to be a good boy and swap my gem. Oh, good with the unique flask. I see. Okay, cool. That's awesome.
I can't do that yet.
My Roomba is speaking French in the other corner of my room. It's not a joke. Should be a joke, but it's not. Crap, I have 4 power charges. Go away.
Didn't
we go.
break a sweat.
Actually thick. Yeah, that is a thick belt. It's heavy. Now, if you wanted to go super crazy on it, you could hit it with an essence of Insanity. There's an essence that replaces a suffix on a belt, which would be one of your resists. But it guarantees that when you corrupt it, it will gain 2 enchants, which could give you 2 more resists. And last season I did that on like 500 belts, and I hit big time on one of them and sold it for big mega buku bucks. I miss Enfeeble. I want to run 3 curses, man.
Return to your grave.
Your hands weave spells.
Woo.
Flesh.
That series. I think it's the second time I've seen it this season. Please be quiet, Roomba. Don't talk to me in French. It's too weird. No, don't do it, Thief. Don't do it. Cash in on your 10 if it's really worth that. Should be.
I can't do that yet.
Activated your Siri? That's
Die
ridiculous.
forgotten.
There's boss.
I need more time.
Oh my gosh, this Unleash feels so good. I love how like massive improvements are just chilling there. I always feel kind of bad for this guy. He gets really wrecked by my build.
Get back here, creature.
Enough of this.
You will teleport to this enemy if it is in call threshold, exploding them. I love seeing that. I also love seeing 50% shock chance. After I kill this guy, I gotta unplug my Roomba. It's going crazy on me.
Praise!
Stop it, Roomba. Stop it. Okay, one more ritual somewhere. There it is. Yeah, charge regulation is gone.
I need more time.
We are snapshotting power charges now on weapon set 2. So we don't even generate them on weapon set 1, which allows us to completely dodge the resist penalty of Adonais. In the most recent video I have on my YouTube channel, I spend about 10 minutes describing how to do the power charge snapshot tech. Definitely worthwhile, most important change to the build by far. All right, so my big items, I probably should make sure I defer them like one window before the last window. Otherwise, they could go up. This is one juicy ritual shop. Wiz Charlie has followed. Thank you, Wiz.
Sold it.
You can totally spam Spark with Unleash. It's just that it's pointless.
What's new?
Or I guess it's not pointless. It's just not using Unleash. Like, you might as well not have it socketed if you're just straight spamming. Now that said, there's still times where you need to straight spam just because of the situation.
Check back soon.
But the whole idea behind Unleash is that you
Someone's
shouldn't
bound
straight
to buy
spam.
that.
Because Unleash is triggering 3 sparks in a row, basically. And all 3 are consuming infusions. If you're spamming, you're never getting a charge down here. Like if you watch down here, it'll just stay at 0. So if I'm doing this, Unleash might as well not be socketed into the gem. Now if I wait just a tiny bit and wait for it to get to 1, then each one is a double Unleash. That's kind of what I meant by that.
Burn away. Vile creature.
Vault chest is juicy now. Dropped a chance orb. Plus, when one Unleash does this, who needs the spam?
Didn't break a sweat.
This is so ridiculous. Let's see how much we can pull off with one Unleash. Boom. Haha, he still died.
I need more time.
I'm just sitting here. It's kind of, it's a good meme. How much damage can one spark do? Is this a Deadeye build? May as well be. It is Stormweaver, if you didn't know, if you're actually asking.
Not yet.
Your Unleash not having the same effect, Scion better. Interesting. I would think if your generation, like if your infusion generation is not very consistent, then Scion would be better. Because the fact that Unleash shoots 3 cold infused sparks, I think makes the proj count far exceed Scion. Because cold infused sparks have more proj, I'm pretty sure. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. And they shoot him in like a 360-degree radius. So shooting 3 of those in a row with one click is just nuts.
Freeze!
Dang. That guy got super wrecked. Okay. Now we go back.
Sons have you.
This Unleash has been a great improvement to mobility. Because it'd just one tap and then sprint.
Victory is
It's like we're
mine.
on a Roa.
I need more time.
I know you don't recommend this, but I decided to run Archmage. I mean, you can run Archmage. The reason on paper it doesn't make sense is because Archmage will not apply to your triggered skills. It's only applying to Spark, and our Spark is teched in such a way that it's not doing as much damage as our Spark usually does. So yeah, as long as you realize that and you're okay with that, then you know, full send it. Those Omen of the Blesseds are just too expensive. They're kind of ridiculous. All right, we got one Wisp left here. Where does the boost in crit chance come from? It comes from Pinpoint Critical. It's a support gem. And then the tree. That's pretty much it. Somebody asked if the build is better on Sork or on Blood Mage. It's a good question. I would guess it's better mapping on Sork.
Good news.
And then I would guess it's better pinnacle bossing on Blood Mage. Though the difference between them both is probably silly to like arbitrate because they're both so powerful.
What's new? I'm sure someone will want that.
Is this a druid build? PBT? Ay, ay, ay. I think are the same amount of proj, but they hit 2 times harder and take 2 times longer of a cast time. Really? Okay. Why did I think they had more proj? All right, projectiles fire per use 11. Cold Infuse says 18. So I think it's 7 additional proj according to the tooltip. It's higher crit chance, which I don't even know. Does it even say that on the gem? Oh, yeah, it does. The base crit is 11. Fires 18 proj in a circle. More cast time. Same tick timer, right? 0.66, yeah. And then a brutally higher amount of damage. With a cold roll that's higher than the lightning roll, with a min range that's 500 higher than the lightning min range. The Cold Infused Spark is insane. It's better than others. It's better than I think like we thought it was on paper when we looked at it before the season started. Okay, that's going to be my final map for tonight. What we are testing is whether this build is now unkillable. And I've gone from level 96 0% to level 96 65% with no deaths. The first 2 days were max effectiveness, max abyss, max area level maps. So max die maps, basically. And then today was all ritual essence slamming, which is just kind of my favorite farm right now. After I hit 67, I'm going to test out a Covenant variant of the build that jams cold. It's an idea from a Korean streamer that was linked by somebody in our community. That should be fun. Everything on my guides is pretty much up to date to where the build is at. I also have guides for my farming strategies, and I can upload the one for ritual right now, but here's my Mobalytics page. If you're new to the build, my last 2 videos will get you entirely caught up on how to play Adonai's mana stacking. What are we? Stormweaver. So this one here, Adonai's Ego. And this one here, 17 ways to make your Spark Adonai's better. If you're totally new to Spark Stormweaver, you may want to watch this super comprehensive guide, which will catch you up on everything with mana stacking in general. But yeah. My Discord's linked everywhere. Come on over to the Discord. Join us in the Spark-infused Comet discussion. We have great conversation in here, and I think everyone who's a part of the conversations in here comes away learning new things. Even me. Even our PoE gurus that we have in the Discord server. So come on by. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate your presence and your time. We had some gifted subs from PBT and Coleco. Thank you very much. I also had a member of my YouTube channel join, Heapshot. I appreciate that. YouTube members are few and far between, so that was kind of cool. And I'll be streaming as much as I can this week. Continued iteration on this build and continued farming. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Have a great night, everybody. Have a beautiful Sunday. Bye-bye.